for additional messages. If all of the messages, that come out here are in fact not resonating with you, I always say take with you what you understand, because there could be another Gemini's energies that are picking up on, the cards, and those messages are specifically for that circumstance and situation. So again, always take with you what you understand. And I am doing an intuitive sort here, so if you would like to scroll through until I'm completed doing this, which it should only take me a minute, and or, you're always welcome to stick around. So let's see what we get here on the grid for Gemini for mid-October 2017. To do this one more time. Okay. Oop. Well, Gemini, this card just wanted to be out, so we're leaving it out. 8 of Hearts. Mutual feelings with someone. Let's see what's going on here. One more time. That one. Okay. So, oh, we got a bunch of cards here. Let's see what's going on here on this grid. And the 8 of Hearts is already out, so I'm being guided to leave that out first on the grid. So let's see what we got going on here. Gemini, mid-October 2017. Okay. Well, we have the 8 of Hearts and the 8 of Spades. We have mutual feelings for someone, but there's this sense of unrequited love, which is indicating a mirrored effect, okay? So, let's see here. And now your energies are out on the grid also. Out again. Well, you do have a karmic cycle ending. And you have victory, so that's good. For the water sign. Yeah, okay, gems. Let's see here. You're dealing with water, and we have air here. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Both queens, both kings. That's the only energy on the grid. But you have a karmic completion happening, okay? A karmic ending. Now, let's see here. There is mutual feelings here. It's like a mirrored effect. And it could be with either air or water. What it's showing me here is that there is some sort of circumstance and situation. There's definitely third parties here, okay? So, you, in fact, could be in separation from a water sign, and there is some sort of negative emotion surrounding unfortunate events that have caused a separation between the two of you. It's showing me here that there is some sort of karmic energy that needs to be released, which is that sense of that unrequited love, which we know is lack of love of self. It's also showing me here that you have a choice to make in regards to taking some steps forward, but due to this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, who in fact could have a third party involvement, this is affecting your connection with this person. Now, I will tell you that you received 2 aces back to back. That indicates a divine twist of fate. Now, what it's showing me here is that the Ace of Clubs indicates legal documents pertaining to the home environment, and you receive the Ace of Hearts, which indicates you started a romance of the soul with this person, but it's in the upside down position. It's showing me here that this person could have in fact cut you out of their life, whether they're another air sign or this water sign, and this person could have in fact cut you out of their life, and this was due to the fact that others' wishes and desires were affecting the connection between the two of you, but it does not eliminate the fact that you are in fact soulmates, but it does not, it hindered the connection. There was a hindering of the connection between you and another air sign or this water sign, okay? So there's something that hindered your connection, but it is a soulmate connection, okay? You started a romance of the soul, but there's third-party involvement here, okay? Whether it was on your end or their end, okay? But it is showing me here that there could have in fact been another water sign, okay? And this water sign could have in fact been the reason for the separation between you and this other water sign, okay? This water sign could be with another water sign, and this could be where the third party interference came from. But what it's showing me here is that even though there's this separation, there is going to be victory here. Because what it's showing me is that this water sign that you could have in fact been dealing with, there was a careful evaluation before taking action, and this is in relation to your energies here with this water sign. Now, what it's showing me is that there could have in fact been some sort of home environment situation and or something involving a third party that affected your connection. But what it's showing me here is that there is a transitioning that is taking place at this time in regards to your connection. So if you're dealing with another air sign and or this air sign that you could in fact have started a romance of the soul with, whether it be Aquarius, Libra, or another Gemini, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if you in fact started a romance of the soul with this person, but they cut you out of their life, and this separation could have caused a lot of pain, loneliness, and depression, and your wishes and your desires were to actually be with this person, there is some legal situation that could in fact be affecting this water sign, and this is the reason why they cut you out of their life. But it's showing that you did in fact start a romance of the soul with this person. There's a karmic completion here, but the karmic completion is surrounding some sort of financial stability, and there has not in fact been a complete transitioning that has happened yet. What it's showing me here is that you're to not push things because there is future success here. You're being guided in order to take steps forward, but you could in fact be hesitant on taking steps forward because you could have in fact found out that there was another water sign that had a developing love affair with this water sign that you're dealing with, okay? And this has caused you to feel as if you cannot, like you're almost in this like paralyzed state, like you feel like you can't make a decision because you want to move forward, but you're not taking the action because you're feeling at a loss because of this other water sign, because they could have cut you out of their life, or you feel as if they chose this other water sign over you and they are now having this like developing love affair. What it's showing me here is that this water on water combination, if that is in fact the story that you're connecting to, this person, this other water sign, is going to be cutting this water sign out of their life, okay? Because the only reason it's showing here that these two reconnected was a karmic cycle that was needed to complete itself. So if you're feeling as if you weren't chosen, nobody has choices. Do not ever make yourself feel as you're a choice. I can't express that enough. You're not anybody's property. You're not a choice. You're not an option, okay? No. I will tell that to anybody. When people say, oh, he didn't choose me, he chose this other person. Why are you even given that man or woman that even satisfaction to let them think that they have many choices. They have one, and it's themselves. If you don't love yourself, then it's very difficult to be in a relationship because you're using the other person as your sense of validation. This is where I feel a block, some sort of choice you need to make, but you're feeling at these lower level energies, but I feel you pushing through them. You're trying to push through them, but there is something that could have happened between the two of you. There was an unfortunate event, a circumstance, a situation. It could have been involving a child. It could be involving some sort of finances, something of that nature. But it's a mirrored effect. So if you're dealing with air or water here and you started a romance of the soul with this person, understand others' wishes and desires affected your connection. It's not that you're not soulmates. It's that there are circumstances and situations that were karmic, okay? Meaning lessons to be learned. You're now being asked to make a decision and start to take steps forward. But what's blocking you is that this other water sign that is with your soulmate, which could be the air sign or water sign. So we have water on water or air on water. You, in fact, are feeling as if you can't move forward because you're feeling as if they had victory over you because they were the chosen one by this water sign or air sign. And it's showing here that you're not to push things. There is, in fact, future success here for you, but it's also showing you're not pushing things because what you wish and you desire, which is to be with this water sign and or this other air sign, is that this air sign could have had a child with a water sign, and now you're feeling as if they kind of abandoned you because of this child situation with a water sign and or air sign. But the fact of the matter is that this is a karmic situation that your soulmate is dealing with, but there's also a lesson here for you to learn, which is that you did in fact start a romance of the soul, to stop questioning it and to start making steps forward for yourself here, because there's a transitioning period that has not yet completed itself, but it's on its way, and you are in fact going to have victory over what it is that you truly desire, which is to further develop this relationship with your soulmate. But there's some sort of legal documents pertaining to a home environment situation. This could be mortgages, a house belonging to another person that this water sign is dealing with. It could be a lease agreement. It could be, papers pertaining to work, something of that nature. But something legally is what is affecting this connection, okay? But it doesn't have to do with you specifically. It has to do with the person you're dealing with. So this water sign could have some sort of home environment situation that they in fact are working on that is karmic. So the third party interference is karmic, and the legal documents pertaining to a home environment or work, something of that nature, this could be an inheritance, a legal will. There's something they're dealing with, and also a third party that's either a water sign or another air sign. But understand, that is karmic, and it's showing you to have victory over this because they have to complete this karmic cycle first, because you did in fact start a romance of the soul with them. It's showing here that wishes and desires are going to in fact be met. You are in fact soulmates. But this person cut you out of their life, and this separation has caused a lot of pain, loneliness, and depression. It shows here that even though this person cut you out of their life, it caused both of you a severe amount of pain here. Now it's showing that even through this, you in fact could have been leaning on a karmic partner that could have been another air sign and or water sign, but you in fact have a soulmate connection with a water sign or an air sign. And this person that you have the romance of the soul with, they're completing a karmic partnership with another person, because this is the other's wishes and desires that affected your start of the romance of the soul. That's why we got the 2 8s out in the beginning, because it's a mirrored effect. The passion was just as strong as the negativity. But you're not understanding that the reason why there was a separation was because of financial stability, and it was also due to the fact that there was a third party interference. But this developing love affair is ending because you in fact have the soulmate connection here, and both of you wish and desire to have this connection. But these legal documents pertaining to the home environment, regardless of what they are, That's what could be affecting the connection. But understand, you started a romance of the soul, and it's not in the upright, it's upside down, meaning that there is circumstances and situations and reasons why you were cut out of their life or you cut them out. But that is going to come to the surface because it's showing me here. You, in fact, are going to have victory and your wishes and your desires. Because what you're focusing on here is what it's showing me is that you're not pushing things with this person, but you're facing a desire for word on some sort of separation happening with the other person's partnership. Understand, as you take the steps forward, because you're going through this complete transitioning, that means so is the soulmate. You, in fact, have victory in your wishes and your desires being met here with the soulmate that cut you out of their life. You could, in fact, be telepathically communicating with this person also, or they're trying to telepathically communicate with you because they want to know where you're at in this situation because of being cut out of their life or you cut them out. But this unrequited love, which we know is lack of love itself, was a karmic energy that needed to be released between the two of you because the reason the person cut you out had nothing to do with the feelings. It had to do with some sort of financial stability and a third-party interference here who could have used some sort of emotional manipulation, but they also could have been financially draining to the person. But understand, this is ending between the soulmate and the karmic partner, okay? And if you're dealing with a karmic partner, it's indicating here that that is going to end because both of you know who each other are in relation to this. Whether you're dealing with air or water, you are in fact soulmates. This could in fact even be a twin flame connection because of the double eights coming out in the beginning, because that's a direct mirror, okay? And there's your sign, Gemini, but you're in the upside down position because this indicates that this person could live at a distance from you. And you're wanting verbal communication. And you're wanting to lay foundations for future success, but you're feeling stuck. This indicates moving to a new home, a moving truck, things of that nature. But you're feeling stuck. You're not taking that leap of faith. Okay? And this could be dealing with the fact that you don't know where you stand with this soulmate. So let's see what else comes out here. Okay, this indicates that you are in fact going to be working this out, and this indicates a developing, union here. There is going to be verbal communication. There could be traveling forward towards you, okay? In order to verbally communicate, to work this out, to bring this developing relationship together. But you're losing your faith in it. Understood. I understand you're losing your faith in it because this is something that has been long-standing. Yeah, I can see you're losing your faith in it because there needs to be action and change in your social standing. But what it's showing here is that there's a need to break down the established mind thought patterns when it comes to relationships. So the karmic lesson here is that the belief system that you had when you came into connection with the soulmate needs to be broken down, okay? So this could be why you're feeling like stuck at this time because you're not understanding. It's like you don't understand. I don't understand. It's like there's an established mind thought pattern, a belief pattern that has been embedded in the mind. That's where the choices were made in the separation, or the cutting you out. It had nothing to do with the feelings. It had to do with the belief system. So that is now being broken down. As the established mind thought pattern breaks down, you can start to see more clearly, right? Absolutely. You can start to see things for what they truly are. This indicates a spiritual journey. This person that you're dealing with is in fact at a distance. This indicates healing, steady improvements, happy surprises, and a second chance to redo what was not done in the beginning. But there could be multiple people involved and multiple people that are going to need healing here in regard to this. But the thing is that you're entering an ending here. This is wrapping up the belief system, understanding it's broken down. You're on a spiritual journey. There is going to be happy surprises and a second chance to redo this. Now, what just fell on the floor here by no coincidence whatsoever, let me reach down here and grab this without destroying everything around me. Okay, is that The worry and the anxiety is surrounding around a complete ending in order to have a brand new beginning. This is moving to a new home. This is movement here, okay? So we have worry and anxiety around this, but guess what? This ending, brand new beginning, no need for the worry and the anxiety because there is in fact going to be a physical union and a reconciliation. So understand, karmic cycles are completing themselves. The worry and the anxiety is around the fact that you feel this soulmate connection with this person. They feel it too. The karmic completion of the energies is what's taking place at this time. But you're feeling stuck and you don't know which way to go. But you do and you don't. You do and you don't, right? The thing is that you're focusing in on whether or not this person is going to return. It's showing here that you have worry and anxiety over making a move, like moving to a new home. But understand, your worry and your anxiety is around the fact that you are focusing on the past, okay? And there needs to be a complete ending to the old energy because there is going to be a reconciliation because the last card out here is that you started a romance of the soul. It goes back into the upright during the reconciliation, but the reason that it's upside down is because we're still focusing on others' wishes and desires that affected this and the fact that you were cut out of someone's life, cut out of the soulmate's life. Understand, there's going to be action and change in the social standing. It was the belief, the mind thought patterns when it came to connections that caused this, okay? You were not chosen. It's like you were not chosen and another person was. That other person that entered their life was someone that they were with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times over. That person's in and out, in and out. It's a karmic lesson because you were never ascended to that higher level of commitment. It was like you had your connection. It lasted for a little while or whatever, but it never ascended. You live at a distance from each other, and you're put in different places on purpose because that person needs to go and experience that karmic completion of those energies, and you have to do the same, but it's the belief. The belief is what caused the separation. It had nothing to do with the passionate feelings. Those feelings are real. The negative feelings were just as real. That's what caused it to fall apart. But it's coming back together. It was always meant to, okay? So what it's showing me here is there's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, okay? This person could live at a distance. And this is indicating needing to gain ambition in order to achieve success. And this person is dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And common sense and good judgment is needed over this because this person could be giving their time and energy freely to this other person. So what it's showing me here is that there is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person and this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that you could in fact be dealing with. You're needing to use your common sense and good judgment over this because this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy could be giving their time and energy freely to this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius and or vice versa. And this could be a person that you're needing to understand is it's more or less business related. So if you're worried about, finances or business or career path or anything of that nature, or worried about a partnership within business, it's asking you to use your common sense and your good judgment because you could in fact be brought a business opportunity in order to travel for work, okay? This is something the divine is bringing to you. So use your common sense and good judgment when it comes to these two people because these two people could be someone who gives you some sort of financial opportunity and business opportunity in order to travel for work. There's a piece of helpful advice that also could be coming from either one of these energies here. But this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy could be an energy that you two could be working together and you could be traveling for business. And there could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that is also involved in the travel. So you could be traveling with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy based off of a plan made by an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like they make the plan, you guys travel together in order to work with others, okay? Because at the bottom of the deck, this is financial freedom. This is traveling. You know, this is distance, okay? But there is financial freedom coming, but you're making your own self feel fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. Why? Because we don't have coincidences here. Because you're in lack of communication with the person that you desire to be with because of a third party. And this is what's causing a lack of progression and a serious setback because you're focusing in on this third party, and it's due to the fact that you're not in communication with this person. But the third party is causing the lack of communication and the setback. But understand, there is in fact going to be communication in order to resolve problems. This is movement, moving to a new home. This communication could be, you know, via email, text message, something of that nature. But there is in fact going to be communication because this person that you're dealing with is gaining their financial independence. And this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. But there's a need here for the truth to be revealed. And this is, you know, truth, fair, honesty, passionate feelings that you share with each other. And this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that you could be dealing with, wanting a brand new beginning in a new phase of life, and or this is part of your, I'm picking up like part of your chart. So you could be dealing with someone that has Earth in their chart, and this person was worried about their finances, okay? And you shared passion with this person, and there is a new beginning coming. But here's your energy again in the upside down position. This is due to the fact that there is this communication that is lacking, and you're focusing in the wrong direction, because this could indicate a child, and or this is Cupid, the bringer of loving messages. Understand, you're being spiritually guided at this time, okay? You're being spiritually guided. You're being protected. You're being spiritually guided, but you have lack of focus. You're losing your focus here, and this is due to the fact that there has not yet been communication. The communication is coming through to you, but there is karmic endings, okay? So there's a karmic completion to the energies that you're dealing with at this time because you're feeling stuck. You're like a duck in water. You're just like, you can like see everything that you want and internally know it, but you're just like a sitting duck. You're just sitting there. Understand the divine is guiding you towards everything you wish and desire, and it shows here that you have victory, okay? So what it is that you want, you're getting. You were always going to get it, but it's those karmic lessons that you needed to learn, okay? So it's indicating here, taking the steps forward, releasing the old energy, not pushing against the past, because that's why you're a duck in water. You're not moving because you're afraid to lose what it is that you had. But it's not about losing something. It's about gaining wisdom and understanding and perspective that you needed to shift your beliefs. That's what caused the separation. Your belief that you weren't good enough. You weren't doing things that you wanted to do in communication with the other person. You were trying not to push things with that person because you wanted success, but then it ended up falling apart because that's what you always feared that would happen. So did the other person. The other person has to deal with their karmic lessons also, okay? But it's all wrapping itself up, okay? So even though you started a romance of the soul and it's in the upside down position, these karmic energies for the rest of the month are going to play out. They're working out. But you need to have trust and faith in yourself and take the steps forward, because as you do, that's how you manifest for yourself, okay? You know everything that you wish and desire, but you need to start taking steps forward. As you do, your efforts are rewarded every single time. Follow your heart, efforts rewarded. Blow your own mind, okay? So let's see here. Trust and have faith in the unfolding, my friends, okay? Listen, we don't have coincidences here. You have a strong magnetic connection with this person, but there has been a disconnection, right? You're needing to have trust and faith in your chemistry. You feel the connection and you know the connection. Even though there has been a disconnect here, you're needing to disconnect yourself from the world around you and not allow the old energies to hinder your trust and your feelings that you have with this person. Because, listen, guys, there's going to be a reconciliation because you do deserve love and you are lovable. Yes, we are. We're like the babies of the zodiac. Did you know that? We're like the Gemini. I'm a Gemini, but like we're like the babies of the zodiac. And people like, and I have to say this because, and I can say this to you guys. I would say it to anybody, but like I'm just throwing this in there during your reading, and I don't care because you know, there's one thing, like, people say, oh, Geminis are two-faced. I'm like, anybody and everybody, and I don't give a shit what your sign is, can be two-faced. I've dealt with two-faced people, almost every single zodiac sign, right? I've had two-faced people, all signs, no lie to you, all signs. And I'm not talking, I've dated, I haven't dated every sign. There are certain signs that I just don't, on a surface level, we just don't, like, get, like, I tried, and I was just like, I can't do this. On that level, but, like, that's just, like, that chemistry, that like, passion, right? But, like, what people, like, misunderstand about Geminis is, like, we're really good communicators, and we like to talk a lot. Hi. And I have never really met a Gemini who is really, like, I don't know, like, two-faced. Like, Geminis can be, like, straight shooters. Like, if we don't like you, we don't like you. And you know we don't like you because we just won't talk to you. And it's not that we carry around hate. We just don't acknowledge you because you're just, like, a waste of time. I'm not trying to be ignorant to anybody. I'm just saying, you know that. Like, if you're a Gemini, like, you can maybe relate to that. Like, it's like, okay, you did me dirty. Like, I don't hate you, but I don't need to talk to you. Like, you don't pertain to my life. It's like they're not even in the room. Like, they could be in the same room as you, and it's like they don't even exist there. They're not even in your, like, you don't even see them. You know what I mean? But, like, I've never been one to, like, start shit with people. Like, I'll end it, I'll finish it, but I'm not going to start shit with anybody because I have no reason to feel that way. But I feel like Geminis get, like, a bad rap. And I feel like Gemini men get it more than, like, Gemini women do. But, like, it's just because of the more airy energy and where it falls in your placement. Like, I'm mostly fire and earth in my chart, and I have a Gemini sun sign. You know what I mean? But, like, my moon and my Venus are in fire, and my rising is a Virgo. For God's sake, I'm a Virgo rising. Okay, how you like them apples? Talk about OCD. Yeah. So that, I mean, I kind of needed that in my chart because that's probably the only thing that keeps me grounded and keeps me from not totally popping off all the time, you know, because I'm a very passionate person. So when someone toys with my emotions, I get very upset about that because I would never do that to another person, right? But, like, I just feel like Geminis get a bad rap. And I'm sticking up for the Geminis out there because you guys know, like, and Geminis have been through the freaking ringer this year. I will tell you that. And for the past couple of years, actually. So, like, yeah, you do deserve this. And you didn't meet this person by an accident. Nobody in the freaking zodiac met their soulmate in the way in which the design was planned by an accident ever. No, there are no such freaking things here. Do you guys understand there's no such thing as a coincidence here on this freaking world stage? You're either manipulated by your mind. Well, no, we've all been manipulated by this freaking chatterbox think to death up here. Air signs know all about it. But I'm just saying, like, your mind's been so screwed with, right? So it's like waking up out of that fog of illusion. You didn't meet this person and share what you did, and it was taken away from you to be malicious. It had to separate because you both had to learn what true freaking self-love is. It's not about the other person. It's just really not. It's about you in relation to you. So, yeah, everybody's karma is different. You're going to learn lessons regardless, forever. You're always going to learn a lesson here. But you'll be more aware that when a challenge presents itself on your path, it's not that it's for you to, you know, fall over in depression and be like, oh, my life sucks, whatever. No, it's coming on your path because it's like, okay, I got a lesson to learn here. Everything happens for a reason. What's going on here? I'm going to face it, work through it, boom. It's over and done with as fast as it came. Don't keep dragging it with you. That's what Geminis, I know you have. I'm a victim of doing it too. But it's like, and that's why I say Geminis are the babies of the zodiac, because we're like babies. We're babies. We're like, we're children, okay? I forget how old I am. I forget how old I am. And sometimes that can be bad, but, you know, it's like, we like to have fun, we like to goof around, we like to be stupid or whatever, but we get this bad rap as being these, like, malicious people, and I'm just like, okay, anybody in any zodiac sign can be a malicious person. It's your intentions. You're good or bad. But I don't like when, and it's not just Gemini, it's other signs too, it's like you get labelized, but it's just your personality. What makes you a malicious person is your intention. So you're either a freaking dirt bag or you're not. That's it. It's not all about just what your sign is. You're a Gemini, so you're two-faced. Let's be real here. No, that's not what that means. So it's like you see all sides to everything, which makes you get stuck in your head. Yeah, I get it. I understand. But I'm just saying, you're going to get what you want because you deserve it. Because you put a lot of effort and time and work into yourself, but you're sitting duck. Yes, you are. You're sitting there. This isn't duck hunt. Are you waiting to get blasted? Because you don't want that to happen. You don't want the divine to come in and wreck you to get your ass moving, right? So just trust, faith, trust your feelings, disconnect yourself from the world around you, go within, because there is a reconciliation coming, because you do deserve love and you are lovable. So love on yourself. Do it. Why wouldn't you? Oh, I can't make this shit up, Gemini. You deserve love. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love all over your freaking self. Go look yourself in the freaking mirror. Do it. Why wouldn't you? Is that weird? Do it when there's a bunch of people around too. Go out into a public bathroom and show everybody. Do it. We don't really have that much shame either, do we? No, we don't. And people be like, she's crazy as all hell. I'll be like, yeah, well, guess what? I'm the only person that, I need to understand who to love. How about you try it too? Let's all do it. That's the problem. You look at another person rather than looking at your own self in the mirror. You look at another person to tell you that they love you, and then they don't do it, and then what happens? You're crying and you don't understand why you're not lovable. Because you need to go look yourself in the damn mirror and love yourself first. Yes. I'll be damned if I ever in my life will fall victim to another person validating me. Never. Never again. Neither will you. You're over that shit. Reconciliation. Because you do deserve love, and your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So how the hell would this person not resurface in your life, especially when you share that chemistry? They didn't know, but now they do. Neither did you. Okay?